Is teacher recruitment and retention an issue in rural education?
It really is, and for a number of reasons. First of all, rural places often offer lower pay, particularly if they're situated near higher paying urban or suburban areas, and so they can't compete. Geographic and social isolation are also barriers to rural teacher recruitment and retention, because unless a teacher is from the community in which he or she is teaching, oftentimes it's not very appealing, and so it's hard to recruit people in. And a third barrier has to do with difficult teaching conditions. So for example, in rural schools, because budgets are small, relatively speaking, a teacher might have to teach multiple subject areas, and so there are financial and structural constraints for rural teacher recruitment and retention.
Ed, if you had to make a case for recruiting, teachers into a rural setting, how would you do that? What are some things that you would point out?
I'd point out the people, number one. When I first came to McDowell County, for example, I had people that just took me under their wing, and I got to be honest. I went there first of all because I could get some student loans canceled. And first thing, man, I've got one friend after another, and they're just the greatest people in the world. We have people that were always inviting me to dinner, for example. Not that they, had to recruit me with that in mind, but just great people. I'd also point out the fact that the schools that we do have dedicated people in them. Our superintendent goes above and beyond the call. The people in the central office, they're always looking for ways to make sure that I have what I need in the classroom. Doesn't always happen. The funds aren't always there, but at least they try. And in a lot of school districts, if you make a call to the Board of Education, you may or may not get a response at all. Our people are always there. Our people have kids in the system, so they're dedicated to what goes on.